Are you thinking about how technology can help your restaurant thrive in 2026? FS Tech has been the premier event for over 30 years, where forward-thinking restaurant operators meet cutting-edge technology. Join us September 23rd to 25th at the Gaylord Texan Resort, where you'll connect with senior decision makers, hear from over 30 expert speakers, and visit over 230 exhibitors to discover actionable solutions for things like AI forecasting, automation, and streamlining operations. Visit the link in our show notes to secure your spot now.
Q2 was not so great for Wingstop. It's IPO day for Jersey Mike's, and Church's Chicken gets an investment. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Executive Editor Lisa Jennings.
I'm Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Wingstop turned in another quarter of negative same-store sales. The Dallas-based chain recorded same-store sales down 7.5% in Q2, which followed an 8.7% decline in the first quarter and lapped a negative 1.9% result from the same period a year ago. It was the fifth straight negative quarter for the chicken wing chain, which cited continued pressures on low-income consumers with whom it over-indexes. CEO Michael Skipworth said the company is focused on upside opportunities such as the launch of its first loyalty program, more investments in value and menu innovation, and continued aggressive development. System-wide sales were up 5.3% in the second quarter as the company opened 102 net new units.
Thursday is Jersey Mike's IPO day. The fast casual sandwich chain is expected to debut on the New York Stock Exchange with the ticker JMKE. The company, which has a valuation of about $8 billion, expects to raise more than $1 billion in what will likely be the largest restaurant IPO in U.S. history. Reports indicate the offering is oversubscribed, and filings indicate that shares will be available to investors in the UK, where the chain is plotting growth, as well as the U.S. The initial price per share was expected to range between $21 to $25, but that could change by the time you are listening to this podcast.
And I'm sure we'll let you know. Church's Texas Chicken has received a growth equity investment from Golub Capital. The investment was not disclosed, but it will ensure that the 74-year-old brand keeps pace with the fast-growing chicken category, the company said. The funding is aimed at accelerating the company's, quote, next phase of growth, including the expansion of its remodel program, which it says has generated sales increases. The funding will also be used to accelerate new company-operated restaurant openings and other initiatives supporting brand and franchisee growth.
DoorDash is launching its own drone delivery program. DoorDash Air will develop a drone designed for deliveries of 3 to 5 miles, trips that the company says tend to be less appealing for human couriers. It will also build a handoff system for restaurants and other businesses, as well as software to support it all. Drones will join the company's existing fleet of humans and DOT delivery robots.
AI is fueling a boom in bogus restaurant websites. There are now dozens, if not hundreds, of websites offering pricing and other information about restaurant brands, but many of these are simply AI-generated clickbait intended to generate ad revenue with no affiliation to the chains. They are mostly harmless, but could be sources of misinformation and, in some cases, malicious software. Restaurant brands say they regularly monitor for these shadow sites, but that they are just part of life in the AI era.
Panera is moving its headquarters. The fast casual chain said this week it will be moving its corporate offices from St. Louis, where the brand was born, to Weston, Massachusetts, a Boston suburb. The move won't happen until July 2027, and the company plans to maintain a support center in St. Louis. But many team members will be asked to move, though the company did not specify how many might be impacted. CEO Paul Carbone told employees the move is part of the ongoing Panera Rise transformation plan, saying it will foster team collaboration.
And that should do it for today's Daily. Tune in every weekday on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Lisa Jennings. Remember, the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Are you thinking about how technology can help your restaurant thrive in 2026? FS Chat has been the premier event for over 30 years, where forward-thinking restaurant operators meet cutting-edge technology. Join us September 23rd to 25th at the Gaylord Texan Resort, where you'll connect with senior decision makers, hear from over 30 expert speakers, and visit over 230 exhibitors to discover actionable solutions for things like AI forecasting, automation, and streamlining operations. Visit the link in our show notes to secure your spot now.